Hello and welcome to another episode of Diablo 4. We are continuing to play the Season 5, the Season of the Infernal Hordes. This is going to be the last episode, I believe. Locron has sacrificed himself. We still have this quest, the Infernal Hordes, to consume an Infernal Horde compass. Locron sacrificed himself to open the path to the demon source. I will continue to repel the Infernal Hordes, buying precious time for Sanctuary. Locron's loss will not be in vain. Among my consumables, I now possess the Infernal Hordes Compass. I will activate it when the time comes to confront the Agents of Hatred again. Now, full disclosure, I have not played this for the past, I want to say 3 or 4 weeks, so a bit rusty. I've kind of forgotten everything when it comes to this game. I know there is some dialogue with Estelle, so we're going to go do that right now in Sarvan Zet. Then I'm actually going to be cutting away. I'll be fighting the world boss on my own time. And from there on, we'll be cutting back to the story. So I might be like a level or two higher, maybe, hopefully. I would like to get some glyph experience, so that'd be cool. All right, the game did crash, but we're back here with Estelle, who says, well. We still only have... Yeah, as you can see, I did not play for quite a while. So hopefully I'll be able to complete this. We'll see if there's any dialogue. So, yeah. Talk. You should know what Locron and I learned.
So hell's coming, no matter what. That about figures for this goat-shy existence of ours. Locron died to help you fight it anyway, didn't he? Damned idiot. Always dragged me along, chasing hope. Reckon I can hang on a while longer and give you a hand before all hell breaks loose. Got nothing better to do.
All right, so that's kind of it, I guess. We do still have the Mother's Gifts. I do wonder if world bosses get anything. And I believe I read this, but I know you've been missing Karagar. Oh, let's see. Anything else? The Pet, Raven, Stash, of course. Letter to Estelle. I know you've been missing Karagar. No one knows how to make a skink, but one of the merchants was selling a Skosglen eagle. It reminded me of you. I hope it reminds you of better parts of home. L. So Locron did buy the... I guess the Raven. Skosglen eagle, I guess. Huh. That's interesting. Well, that was kind of it, I believe, for the dialogue. We'll see if the Mother's Blessings gives anything. If not, then... well, it is what it is. As simple as that. I'll be cutting to the Helltide, or I guess the Infernal Hordes portion next. All right, so we're back now. I'm level 58. I've also changed my gear, so I feel a bit more ready for the Infernal Hordes. I believe that tier 1, the Hordes will be level 60, I guess. And I do not see anything about different... how do you call it? Like different levels. Like, for example, all the nightmare dungeons are in different dungeons. Something else I noticed is that there are these hell breaches. So it might be interesting to do one of these. So maybe after the first Infernal Horde, I'll do the Dulra breach just to see what's up there. Could be kind of interesting. I guess those are kind of the 2-season story mechanics. I also have heard that the Infernal Hordes gives the materials that you get from the... I forgot the name of it. But anyway, we're going to use an Infernal Horde Compass. Sacred Compass. Activate Onslaught, the Infernal Hordes. So, let's see if we can just teleport to it. Yes, we can. So they have... Yes, it seems like we did the... Yes, the quest. Wave cap 6. Not really sure what that means. Cool little animation. I'm assuming that more Infernal Horde compasses will drop as we continue this. Now, I've heard that you cannot get Paragon glyphs, but maybe they've changed that in a patch. It's been like a month, I think, since I saw people talking about this. Slay the Aether Fiend to gather Aether. So it is actually level 57, so I'm wrong about it being level 58. That's pretty cool. So My assumption of everything being level 60, completely wrong. Now, what does that burning fire thing mean? Oh, etheric mass. Oh, it gave a lot.
I'm out of fury.
Let's go here. Okay. So we need to kill enemies within the Soul Spire. Ah, I see. Okay. So it's gather as much as you can. We have 33 right now. Up to 35. Okay. So we need to slay the remaining enemies. I'm guessing the more ether you get when you kill stuff, the more chests you can open. Alright, the Infernal Offer. Let's see if they say anything. Select an Infernal Offer to invoke boons and banes. Clear enough waves and you may challenge the Fell Council. Open your map to view your current boons and banes. Okay. So they are, I guess, here. The Exalted Masses, all that stuff. Let's see what's up. Soul Spires drain health, but gain +2 ether. Hellborn are hunting you. And etheric mass damage +25. I guess I'll do Hellborn. They're pretty difficult, though. I'll try that. I read something about them being good.
You fight to live.
This is going pretty fast. Each wave is like a minute.
I don't have enough fury.
I do not know how much ether is expected. It is kind of ridiculous how many enemies there are here. I feel like I'm not clearing fast enough, basically. Ooh, that helped a lot. There's going to be more ether there. And there's this etheric mass. We still get ether while... Yes, I still get ether even after the wave is over. So it just spawns more stuff, I see. Kill the remaining enemies. Ooh, there are a lot of these Vile Shaman. Gorging masses. Slaying etheric masses slow you 8 seconds. While slow this way you have unlimited resources. That's kind of interesting. Normal monsters damage. Killing them spawns ether events 50% faster. I'm not that interested in that. I think I'd prefer the infinite resources. I don't mind being slowed. Yeah, we'll do the mass damage, actually. Get here. I believe that waves are getting stronger as it goes by. I just realized that I never equipped the potion. There we go. Not really critical at this stage, but getting the extra, I guess, experience is nice. Speaking of, I should put in my new ability points. There are a lot of monsters here. I think this is better than Helltide, I heard, and I believe it. This is kind of ridiculous. It's fun, though, honestly. Now, this is the first one I'm doing, so not 100% sure at the optimal strategies. I do not think my build is optimized for this. I'm just doing a basic Whirlwind Barbarian. Okay, so that's kind of it. One wave at a time. I guess I'll show them all. So I have the legendary ability right there. Okay, teaming masses. Masses spawn an Aether Lord on death. That's pretty decent. But we are going to do another... I've heard that you're just supposed to get more and more and more. So I guess I'll do Hellborn. Could be interesting to try the other thing. I guess I'll just have to do that on my own time. It's nice that they have kind of dialogue options and stuff while you play. So my hope is that by beefing up the Hellborn like this, more of them will spawn. Come here, please. One thing that's nice is being a melee unit, they...
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, let's do that. Come on over here. I do not know if always running to these is like the smart thing to do, or I should just be killing stuff. Actually taking some damage right now. Okay. Oh, these are more Hellborn? Yeah. Absolutely destroying them though. Ah, the wave is over. And this is giving a lot of Mother's Gifts, so hopefully I'll be able to use these to chain. Okay, so these are normal. I believe these are basically like rare, maybe? They require twice as much kills, but they grant twice as much ether. And then obviously you just have mass damage. I think I'll just continue with whatever it is I have. Well, you know what? Let's do something different, right? Here we have a Soul Spire. You need to kill twice as much. I think, honestly, going for this maybe was a mistake. Well, there are a lot of different events now. Oh, they're doing more Soul Spires. Okay, I think this was actually fine then.
Low on fury.
Are a lot of Soul Spires now all of a sudden. But they all disappear once the ether or like the wave is gone. It seems like I'm a bit powerful for tier 1, but I've heard that the tiers are pretty steep, so like you could be crushing it on tier 1 or 2, but then you get absolutely destroyed on tier 3. So I will probably try it on my own time, but odds are I'll have to balance it out. I'll delete. I don't really care about that. An Infernal Demon has your scent. Slay it to gain 25 ether. That's kind of fun. I'll try that for the final wave. Stalking Devil. So I guess there will be a big boss, basically. Now, is there a max amount of ether that one can collect? I'm not really sure. Ooh, the Burning Butcher. Oh, that's fun. Well, we are doing a lot of damage to him. Yeah, you can have more than 150 ether, I guess. That's nice. Good to know. I feel like the Hellborn in this are quite a bit weaker than the Hellborn that you fight in Nightmare Dungeons, but maybe I'm wrong.
I must wait.
I kind of regret doing the Hellspires need to have twice as much stuff killed because they do disappear eventually.
I must wait.
And I wish the radius for killing things is a little bit bigger. Yeah, see, I don't even think I got that one. I think it just kind of disappeared.
I need more fury.
We shall deliver judgment.
Okay, so let's see what the quest has. It doesn't have any information. But this actually shows Soulspire kills require 2 times, Hellborn damage, Etheric Mash, Hellborn are hunting you, and we are given all these extra Aethers. So that's kind of fun. Open the council gates. They have a health pool in case you need it. Will of Hatred, or the Well of Hatred. So I'm heard that you're supposed to try to damage them all roughly at the same time. Go damage you. Let's see, so we're gonna kill this one.
I must wait.
Oh, this strengthens them, I see. We'll do damage to the one that actually... Oh, I must have accidentally killed the second one. But we still got it pretty easily. Level 58. There we go. The Infernal Horde Compass. Confront the Infernal Hordes again by finding more Infernal Compasses. Infernal Compasses can be found in Helltide, Nightmare Dungeons, and within the Infernal Hordes. Infernal Compasses have tiers. You can craft them at higher tiers for greater rewards. Upgrade Infernal Compasses using Abyssal Scrolls. I see. So, we have a bunch of different ones. Oh, the stash right here. That is quite convenient. So, 20. Okay, a bunch of equipment. Oh, you can do these multiple times. I see. Oh, okay. How good are these items? They're worse than what I have right now. Quite a bit worse than what I have now. The materials, not terrible, but not great. And then we could get a bunch of gold. I'll do the equipment a couple times more. There we go. But this is a pretty good way to farm stuff. Do you get medals for this? Emeralds, rubies, fragments, angel breath. Not sure. Okay, so we have... How much gold do we have right now? 5.7 million. 54 ether. I had 5.7. I have 6. So 300,000. That's pretty bad. I think it would be better. Obviously, doing higher tiers means better equipment, I assume. But that is kind of the Infernal Hordes. Now, did we get a level 2 compass? No, we did not. And the thing is, I'm a bit unsure if I could complete a tier 2. I will be doing that on my own time. Here we are at the Occultist. So let's see. Infernal Hordes. Okay, so you can straight up create Infernal Compasses right there. Okay, that's not bad, I guess. How much do you get by salvaging? 18. That's quite a lot. Now, we did not get any glyph experience, so doing so, I think they're great to level up and maybe to gain Mother's Gifts, but they're not that great when it comes to, well, as I said, glyphs. Let's do a Harvest of the Deep or the Dolorub Breach. 19 minutes. I should be able to have time to do that. All right, so we completed the Infernal Hordes. Now, I did do one of the Hell Breaches, but it's basically just like it was in the first 2 episodes of the season story, or the first 3 episodes of the season story. So you've already seen that. So if you're curious, you can watch those episodes. It's basically a less interesting, not as good Infernal Horde. So something that you can do if you haven't reached that point in the story to still get those bonuses. I think the next thing we will be doing is we will be cutting to me having all of the Mother's Gifts. I'm assuming there won't be any dialogue, but I'll do it just as a completionist. It's going to take me quite a while to do so because we're only at level 10, and yeah, it's going to take a while. Let's just make that clear. But yeah, I'll be cutting to that right now. All right, so we're back. I am actually still not at the level 20 gift level. I still have about, well, I guess 5,000 more Mother's Gifts to get, and I'm level 91, which is kind of crazy. I just wanted to show that it is something that continues throughout the entirety of this season, which I both like and dislike. For a player perspective, I think it's really good that you have something that doesn't just finish when you're level 45 or 55. But from a completionist point of view, it is quite frustrating. I mean, I've leveled from, I guess, 60 something to 30 levels, and World Tier 4 right now. I have basically only been doing the Infernal Hordes. It is the fastest way to get Mother's Blessings. I did do a stint of Nightmare Dungeons to level up some of my glyphs to level 15, for example. Right here. So this one is level... Oh, I have to do it like this. Okay. Well, level 11 and level 15. That did give some Mother's Blessings. But otherwise, just doing Tier 2 Infernal Hordes seems to be the way to go. Still too weak to do Tier 3s, by the way. To be fair, it was 3 or 4 levels ago that I last tried one. But yeah, I just wanted to show my progress. It really does take a lot of time invested. I think I've spent... Oh, well, it's 2 days later from the last portion of the recording. So maybe between 8 and 14 hours, something like that. Pretty long. Yeah, it's pretty fun, but having to grind all this out for the video has been a little frustrating. We'll be cutting to the end result. You get about 7,000 per Infernal Horde, so this should be the last one that I need to do to get level 20. So I'll be doing that right now. All right, so one more Infernal Realms completed. I actually did level up to level 92, so I'm pretty close to 100. I could probably do that in another, I guess, 3 or 4 hours maybe of Infernal Hordes. And with this done, I finally have the final level of the Mother's Gift. Now, apparently, you can still get more, so I guess there are infinite levels. And in addition to that, there is no more dialogue option. So there, I guess, is no real reason aside from loot to get up to higher levels. A little bit disappointing, but I did do the completionist route. And as I've said before, the fastest way to get this is by completing Infernal Hordes rank 2. Once you get strong enough for rank 3, that would be a good option. The, I guess, breaches or whatever you want to call them, these ones, they suck. Like, there's no reason to do them. So basically, Hell Tides in level World Tier 1 and 2 until you can do the capstone. Then you continue with Nightmare Dungeons, perhaps, until you have some Paragon boards and you can complete the Tier 2 Infernal Hordes. And then once you, or the Tier 1, and then once you're high enough level to do the World Tier 4, you do more Nightmare Dungeons until you can do Tier 2 Infernal Hordes, and just keep doing that. If you get to a point, because they do level with you, where it is too difficult, you start dying, you just do some more Nightmare Dungeons to level up your glyphs. And then once, you know, you're strong enough, go back doing Infernal Hordes, and you will level up pretty quick. I am curious what is at the next level, but I think that I'll be leaving that for my own time, playing this season a little bit more probably. And yeah, that was kind of it for this season. Pretty fun one in my opinion. It was definitely better than the previous one. I thought Lacron's story was very good, but Estelle's was slightly disappointing. I thought that if it was just Estelle's, it would have been at the same level as the previous season. But with Lacron's, it elevated it up to, honestly, maybe one of my top stories. Like, I thought that one was really fun. I thought it was smart to introduce the season mechanics with the quest. I would have liked it to have been a bit more obvious that that's what you have to do. And I really would have liked a cutscene. Like a cinematic at the start like we got for seasons 1, 2, and 3. I'm very disappointed that we haven't gotten one for season 4 or 5. Season 6, I think, will be the expansion. So if people are interested in me playing the expansion, do let me know in the comments below. These take a lot of time to make, these videos where I cut out a lot of content, so any support would be greatly appreciated. So yeah, that's it for this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. Join us next time when we continue with Diablo 4. I upload content every day of the week. Tomorrow, the story episode, combining everything, but with maybe some of the details cut out, will be released. From there on, we will be playing Warcraft 3 Reforged, and then Diablo 4 will return in some shape or form, either playing through one of the older games, because I own 2 and 3, or playing through the next season or the expansion in the not too distant future. So subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.